So my name is Carmen Tăciune. I'm the Director of Programs at Rowan House Emergency Shelter in High River. I love it. It's smaller, it's that familiar feeling, and the drive is gorgeous. Rowan House Emergency Shelter is around since 2000. We started in a basement suite. So at that time we are able to accommodate 2 women with 3 children each, maximum. So it was a small initiative. And soon enough we realized that that's not enough because people were calling and the need for women fleeing domestic violence was higher. So the capacity is 24 beds. There are 7 bedrooms. 80% of our residents last year were new, so first-time users. And that's important because we know that it takes like 7 times leaving the partner to leave for good, right? That tells us lots of people actually take the step, and that's encouraging. So people that they don't work in this field, they think the women abused must be with no education, having some kind of addictions, and that's not true. That's not true. And it's so frustrating when you hear people saying, well, I don't understand why she just don't leave. Well, it's not so easy. Women will hope that, well, this is not a man that I know, so it's okay. There are those periods that he's charming and the man that she knows. Sometimes the man will control her and probably will limit her access to financial, to money, maybe doesn't let her work and isolate her. So suddenly she cannot live. What I really notice is a gap of safe and affordable housing. Another big issue is transportation. We don't have public transportation. There is a bus right now that leaves in the morning from High River and goes to Calgary and comes back in the evening. So for a family or an individual that doesn't drive or doesn't have a car, it's very hard. We started thinking about housing 2 years ago. So we noticed that there is a big issue with our women leaving the shelter and they didn't have a place to go. We have 4 units and we use those units to rent to our clients that leave the shelter and they need the housing part. We have women staying for 1.5 years now. We have women that, families, women with children, that they already moved on. After 1.5 years, they were able to be independent and move on their own in the community. In this field, in social work, you are taught to leave work at work and home at home. However, you are a human, so you can't really do that. Often I lie down in my bed and thinking about my clients and my cases. It's difficult because people choose to go back. Even if they don't go back, it's hard to heal, right? You learn to celebrate each step, each day that they are going through, each smile. It's a celebration for us.